Hi guys, how's it going? Hope everyone is doing well whenever you see this, day or night, and wherever you are in the world. So I showed some of my doggies this week, and I wanted to show you Nefertiti, my kitty cat. She's not super happy. Say hi, Neffy. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Okay, okay. She pissed. All right. Bye, Nefertiti. Anyway, guys, this is a general reading, so it can cover anything like love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So always take it how it resonates for you, if it does. And if it doesn't resonate and you know your birth time, you can always get a free birth chart online just by Googling it, and you can find out your other placements. So, for instance, um, we have not all, but we have other zodiac signs throughout our birth chart. So you can watch your sun, rising, moon, Venus. For instance, Venus is for love and monetary assets. You can watch for that. And yeah, so I won't go into the whole bit right now, but always feel free to check out your other placements and some of the other zodiac readings that I have. Also, read your other horoscopes by other people and other YouTube readers you watch too, because it might give you better, accurate, or just more detailed information. So, anyway, with that being said, also, whenever you see this message, it is meant for you since time is fluid and relative. So, for instance, this message can resonate for you, 6 months in the past, or 6 months in the future, or a year in the past, a year in the future, or 3 days, or 3 months. It's really all up to you to kind of watch and see, what might resonate for you. And always feel free to come back to these readings and watch them later to see if that's kind of like how it went. And always feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or privately too. So enough of that. So where else were we at? Okay, yes. If you're not watching the live and you want to pull up a picture of all the cards that I'm going to pull for you here today and have it alongside while you watch or listen, or just look at it later. You can do that by clicking in the description box below and just following the instructions there. And last thing I want to say before we get started is if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, it is free. It just notifies you when I put out new videos on my channel. So you can click on the bottom bell icon and just make sure it's active, and I think it turns blue or something. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get into your reading here. We're going to do a little quick sound bell for some general healing and grounding for the reading. So if you want to, you can take a deep breath in and out. And if not, you can just listen. That's cool too. Whatever, fast forward, whatever. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Let's get into your reading. So if you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back, of course. So I'm using a new deck for the main 6 cards just to switch it up a little bit. So this is the Ancestral Path Tarot deck if you're interested. But yeah, let's start. Let me set my timer here and we'll call out your cards here, Aquarius. So you have 3 of Staves upright, which is like 3 of Wands upright, Princess of Swords upright, 9 of Cups upright, 10 of Sacred Circles, which is like 10 of Pentacles upright, the Star in reverse, and Queen of Cups upright. And then later we'll go over your confirmation cards, and at the very end, your oracle cards that I've already pulled for you. Okay, so Aquarius, we start your reading off here with the 3 of Staves in the upright position. Also, Aquarius, this could be you, it could be the person you're dealing with, or people you're dealing with, or your general environment or situation that you might be in right now. Okay, but this is an energy of people getting ready for a possible celebration. Okay, or not. It doesn't have to just be people. It can just be you or one person. Again, take it how it resonates. But it's an observation card, though, at the same time, because they haven't taken the action yet. Okay, so they're kind of like waiting for the right time to then, start this possible celebration. Okay. Um, so let me show you the card. Okay, so in this ancestral deck that I'm using, the newer deck, there's Egyptian, there's Celtic, there's Japanese, there's Native American, medieval. So it's all kind of all over the place. But this one is Egyptian. It's very beautiful. You see these three people. They look like they just got off of this boat. Okay, that in the background looks like the Nile River, maybe. Okay, right, since they're in Egypt. All right, and it kind of looks like a family, but we don't know for sure. Okay, but they're getting ready. It almost looks like they have a gift in here. Okay, like they're coming to visit somebody. So that's why I said it is a possible celebration in the future that hasn't started yet, but it's almost there. Okay, so it's really nice energy to start your reading off with here, Aquarius. And it seems like all these people look to be in a pretty good mood, right? They're just looking forward to whatever this celebration is. Okay. Um, except maybe this guy, he doesn't look super happy because he's carrying the rich people's gift or present. Okay, so if we exclude him, right? But the other two look pretty excited to go to whatever this celebration is. Yes, Nefertiti, we already introduced you. Sorry, guys, that's my cat. So anyway, Aquarius, this is nice energy, and this could be in the recent past, okay, that we're still picking up that energy, or it can be energy you're still currently in, okay. But regardless, it's a very nice card. I also want to say too, with the Three of Wands or Three of Staves in this deck, is you can see her looking up, right? Maybe she's already kind of looking at the party or the celebration or the people they're going to go visit, okay, and have a party with. All right. And so she's like maybe watching to see what other people are already up to, because the Three of Wands is it's about watching other people as well. Right. Now, your second card here, Aquarius, is the Princess of Swords in the upright position. This is a beautiful energy that talks about mental clarity, having like a peaceful energy, and it also talks about enlightenment. Okay, so you really see that here with this Japanese woman. I think she's Japanese or Asian. We'll just say Asian, okay? um, and so she's looks like she's almost in a praying stance, okay? And she's got her sword there on the back of her kimono, if it is a kimono, okay? But the enlightenment is represented by the sun. So enlightenment is aha moments, um, revelations, spiritual downloads, just new information that can really like help you, okay? And so she looks like she's open and ready to receive that information because she looks like she's praying, right? So she's asking for some answers, and it looks like, she got them or she's gonna get them like really soon. So this is about that mental clarity, whether you get it from a higher power or not. Okay, so really nice energy too here, Aquarius, with your second card. Now, your third card here, Aquarius, is also very nice. This is the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Okay, so this speaks about another celebration possibly going to happen if it hasn't already. Okay, but it really talks about emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment with all these cups. Okay, that are up, right side up. Okay, and you see the dancing woman in the center, and this big, medieval like celebration with all the people in the castle right at the table. Okay. But nine is almost 10. So this could say for some of you, Aquarius, that you are almost at the end of something, a journey, a relationship, a cycle, whatever it may be. And you're on the cusp of something new. Okay. So endings and beginnings. And you could really be feeling more of this energy towards the first week end that we have coming up here of May. Okay. But again, really nice three cards to start your reading off here with Aquarius. Now, your fourth card here is the 10 of Sacred Circles. Okay. So you have a 9 and then a 10. Even though this is a cup and this is Sacred Circles, which means pentacles, it's still like very much about the numbers, about numerology, if you want to look into that more. But let's focus on this card first. Okay. So this is the 10 of Sacred Circles, which is 10 of Pentacles in this deck. Okay. So this is the Native American village here. Okay. And the moon in the background, really beautiful winter scene. Okay. So the 10 of Pentacles is all about abundance, right? Whatever abundance means to you, okay? So abundance isn't just money. It is money, but it isn't just money. It could be good health, it could be more time with friends or family, or whatever you're currently trying to manifest in your life, okay? So this is really beautiful. And I want to show it right by the Nine of Cups as well, okay? Just so you can see the nine and the 10, okay? So this is really nice. And this is also about, again, the 10, right? Since the 10 comes in the second week of May for you, possibly, right? It's not exact. This could be saying that this ending and beginning is going to happen more towards the second week or weekend of May for some of you. But it looks like it's going to be um, really about community, like, too. Like, whatever this big change, this ending and new beginning, you really feel that sense of community around you, which is really beautiful, too. And it's just very peaceful, like that's all I can say about that. I wish I was an Aquarius. All right, but moving forward, um, oh, I do have my moon in Aquarius, so maybe I'll get a little something something. But anyway, it's not about me. Back to you guys. Um, okay, so your fifth card here, Aquarius, and before I show you, this is really the only card in your reading that I can see so far. In your main six, it's the only, like, let's say, negative card. Okay, nothing is like all positive or negative, right? Um, but it's really about you feeling possibly out of your element, because your fifth card here, Aquarius, is the star card in reverse. So the star card is your tarot card for the zodiac, okay? But it's in the reverse position. All right, so this could be saying a couple different things for you. And since this is in the second week, you might feel it just for a little bit in the second week. But I also want to say that the card that follows it, before I talk about that one, is very positive. So whatever this sense of not feeling in your element is not going to last very long for you, Aquarius. Okay. So if you are still feeling in your element, this could just mean that possibly you're having a hard time, like, having this hope and inspiration for the future. You could have a hard time balancing your emotions, right? Because when the card is right side up, she's carrying two things of water to the water, right? And she has one foot in the water and one foot on land. So there also could be something, Aquarius, out of balance for you, in regards to this being in the reverse position, okay? Or your just emotions could be like all over the place, more towards the second week here. All right. But like I said, it doesn't last forever, because literally the next card, and I do think it's more about your emotions, because the next card is the Queen of Cups upright. Okay. The cups in the tarot represent emotions. So her cup is upright. Okay. And she's a queen, right? People look up to her. She has the support of the throne behind her. Okay. And even the cup in the background in this stained glass is almost like your emotions are going to be divinely guided. Your intuition is divinely guided. So even if for part of the second week here in May, Aquarius, even if it's like uncomfortable for you, it's divinely guided. And then you will get your emotions back under control. You will have more support around you and more abundance moving forward. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right. So with that being said, now, Aquarius, we're going to get into your confirmation tarot cards to get a little more insight here. All right. So we'll go in order here. We have Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords upright, and King of Wands upright. Okay. So with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this can be the recent past or just energy still like underneath, lingering around your reading here, Aquarius. But this has something to do with work ethic, okay, or being evaluated at work or in a relationship or with friends or family or something like that. But it's reversed, okay? So that means that possibly for some of you in the recent past, you weren't working hard enough, or you were overworking, or the person that was evaluating your work or your effort in a relationship or with friends or family, they didn't evaluate it correctly. Okay, so that's something to think about. But despite this being in the reverse position, since it's confirming the Three of Staves upright, which is the Three of Wands upright, and the Ten of Sacred Circles, which is the Ten of Pentacles upright, I mean, there's still really like positive things happening for you, right? Like I was talking about this um, celebration and also this sense of community, the ending of something with the 10, right? And the beginning of something new. Okay. So despite whatever that little um, work ethic or uh, sorry, or your effort that you put into a relationship with a friend's family or romantic person, whatever it may be. It could have just been a little bit off, and you guys weren't on the same page. It wasn't evaluated correctly, but it's not going to stop your abundance and your flow and your journey moving forward. Okay, so also, before we move forward, this is where I want to talk about what was on the top and the bottom of your Llewellyn deck. So the Llewellyn deck is the one with the yellow border that we've been doing the confirmation cards with, okay? So what was on the top of your deck was Ace of Cups upright, and what was on the bottom was the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, okay? So this is also energy from the recent past. So this is just showing us that in the recent past, okay, with this lotus flower here, very tiny in the bottom of this card, you were really resilient. You grew in difficult situations. You worked really hard, and then you started having all these beautiful emotions, emotional contentment, okay? But then something might have happened where you felt like your fortune wasn't going in your favor, or it wasn't the right time for something, because then there was like this stagnant energy a little bit, okay? And this is just basically telling us why, okay, this Eight of Pentacles was in reverse here, okay? So it could be you were working really hard on something, right? Resilient with the lotus flower, okay? You're starting to feel happy, but then maybe you weren't being recognized for all the hard work and effort you were putting into something. And so that made you feel stagnant, and it made you feel like, well, it's really hard for me to move forward, okay? But you do, regardless. We see that here. So this is more about the past, okay? All right. So moving forward, Aquarius. Your next confirmation card is the Three of Swords in the upright position. And this is also about past energy, okay? So this is saying that in the recent past, there could have been some type of betrayal, okay, or heartache, or low vibrational energies, feeling exhausted. You can see that with her body posture here. She's kind of leaned over, huddling, into herself in like the fetal position, okay? And it can also talk about not focusing enough on the present moment, right? Because there's three swords, there's the past and the future, and she would be like the present, okay? So when the swords are down in the tarot, too, this is mental confusion, anxiety, worry, depression, overthinking, okay? And this really is confirming the star in reverse when I was saying that maybe towards the second week, Aquarius, you might feel like you're out of your element. Your emotions could be all over the place. Okay, you're not feeling like yourself in some way, or something's out of balance. And that could be because of this past hurt, betrayal, heartache, okay, or mental confusion, mental exhaustion. But like I said, we know it doesn't last very long. And also, we know it because it's also confirming the Princess of Swords in the upright position, okay, which was in the first week, okay. It was your second card in the main six, okay, and this was all about the mental clarity, okay. She has enlightenment, okay. She's holding her hands in prayer, like asking for answers, and she's going to get them because of the sun in the background. All right, Aquarius. So don't worry about it, whatever it is, okay. Um, Now, real quick, briefly, before we get into your third confirmation card, this is where my spirit guides told me to talk about what was on the top and the bottom of your ancestral tarot path tarot, which is the main six, the new deck that I've been working with. Okay. So, what was on the top was the King of Staves upright, or the King of Wands. And what was on the bottom was the Princess of Staves, or Princess of Wands. Okay. So look at that. Really interesting, beautiful Egyptian imagery here. Okay. Okay. So this one is a little bit of heavy stuff, because they wanted me to talk about this, Aquarius, briefly, right? When we talk about the Three of Swords. Now, I don't know if you guys can pick this up right away, but he's the king, right? And that's his daughter. Okay. So I asked, is this betrayal? Does this have something to do with family? And they said yes. Okay. Doesn't have to literally be your family. Okay, it can be whatever, your friend group, whatever. And it doesn't have to be for everybody. Of course, this is a general reading. But that was just like a first impression that I got. Okay. So it doesn't have to be that, but I just wanted to point that out for just a second. Okay. Now, going back to just what these cards represent here, and this is past energy as well, right? With the king and the princess. Okay, so this is saying in the recent past, Aquarius, um, you were feeling a lot of support around you. You were feeling very confident. Okay, you had a lot of passion and courage with the lions both here on his side. All right. And the only thing that you can say a little bit about this card is because he's an older king, people can say he might be a little bit set in his ways, but he's super reliable, okay, and he's firm and really grounded, okay. So that's like a beautiful energy if you want to look at it that way. And then with the Princess of Staves, okay, she is, she's not a queen yet, but she's already royalty and she's on her way up, okay. And so she also has this dog right next to her. And if you know anything about Egypt, like the dog is really known with the god Anubis, right? And dogs also represent loyalty in general for a lot of different cultures. So she's very loyal to something, but it's also an energy of possibly having some type of communication, okay, from somebody to you or you to them, or just in general from the universe, okay? Some type of medium sized communication or offer, okay, since she is in the middle of her life. She's not a little girl, right? She's a princess, but she's not a queen yet, okay? A really beautiful energy. And hopefully, I was wrong about the family thing. I don't want that to be true, but just I had to put it out there. So anyway, right on the dot, yes, moving forward to our last confirmation card, which is the King of Wands, okay? Another king, right? Actually, I didn't even notice that before. They're both the same card, okay? So the King of Staves is the King of Wands, all right? It's just a different name in this tarot. So that's really cool and very interesting. When this happens, it's usually a message from the divine, okay? Because I shuffle all my cards several times. I cut the deck. I do my little fish pond if you've watched me before in some of my earlier videos. So when it comes out again, it really is a message from the divine, okay? So this could be saying, um, that there is possibly a father figure in your life or just some kind of older masculine energy, right? That could really be helping you at this time or influencing you in some way. Okay, it could be you, but it could be somebody else, right? Um, and that you're going to feel all this support. Okay, people are going to look up to you, but also really tiny here. This is the chameleon. Okay, and so the chameleon also, some people say, what's the other thing that they say it is? Shoot, I can't remember right now. Chameleon and salamander. I think the other one is salamander. Yeah. Anyway, salamander does the trial by fire, and the chameleon changes their colors. Okay, so could be saying that the reason you got to this place, right? Maybe towards Aquarius, towards the end of the second week here of May, right? But it's not exact. The reason you got to this higher level position, possibly if you leveled up in some way, is because you did have a trial by fire. You put a lot of experience and hard work, right? You put in the years, right? Because they are older, right? And now you can kind of feel that support all around you and just have more of this peaceful energy here, okay, that you really see in that card, okay? So very nice. And also, real quickly, when this King of Wands is confirming the Nine of Cups upright and the Queen of Cups upright, yeah, this is saying to me that there could be, if this isn't you, right, some kind of masculine energy that can really help you, an older masculine energy, possibly. Like, it doesn't have to be an age thing, it's like a maturity thing, right? There could be an older masculine energy, maturity wise, that's going to help you with your emotions, okay, because it's confirmed by these other two cups cards, okay. And they could also be an older mature masculine energy around you that's also going to enjoy a celebration with you, okay. That could be a part of you coming to this end of a journey, end of a cycle, end of a relationship, job, whatever it may be, and you're on the cusp of this new beginning, and this person could really be helping you through that change as well. All right. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let me show you your really quick oracle cards before you go. All right, I got them here. So your first one is the cheetah, and it says, get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. So you can see that there. So that may be a message for some of you guys at this time. Very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to see if it relates to any of the cards here, but I mean, if it says get clear, right, the Princess of Swords upright, she is mental clarity. So we go with that card. All right. And then your second oracle card, I've been pulling some love cards lately. And so even if you're not looking into this reading for romantic stuff, there's other kinds of love, right? Platonic love and all of that. So anyway, you got the faithful, I cannot read, sorry guys, playfulness, but maybe you are faithful to someone or a cause or whatever, a group, but it says playfulness, sorry. And it says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, and then you see these, like, I guess they're younger people or kids or something on the swing here. So that's always a good message, I feel like, for everybody. Yeah. All right, and Aquarius, your last oracle card is double mission, and it says light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. Okay, and then there's a really beautiful woman's face here, and it's surrounded by space or the planets. Hopefully you guys can see that there. See the words and everything. So this is the Rebecca Campbell Oracle deck, and so it's all about star seeds. So if you want to learn more about that, you can always, Google star seeds, and there's so much information out there about it. But just be yourself, Aquarius, right? Aquarius people are known to be a little different, and sometimes they might feel like, an outsider, but it's saying that you serve the world with your uniqueness. So keep doing that. All right. So those are the messages that I have for you at this time, Aquarius. Like I always say, if you want to see the photo, you can just follow the instructions in the description box below to check that out. But yeah, thank you guys so much as always for your support by liking or sharing the video, subscribing. It is free, so you can always do that too. But yeah, I'm going to take a short break here and then come back. I think I'm doing Pisces next. Yes, I'm doing Pisces. So you can always join me for the next video, or if not, I will see you guys some other time. All right, thank you so much. Bye.